disturbing.
The recursion is disturbing. That,
Anyone else for tea, etc.?
could I have hot water and treat Mentos, please?
Thank you. Decaffeine, please.
Well, it looks like my French collaborators are suffering some kind of internal revolt.
Who's suffering an internal revolt?
France, Picardy. Well, that's their problem. So, we've got elective succession in Scotland, which is slightly irksome, and Prince Malcolm for Scotland, which is very irksome. So, at the moment, my spy master is trying to persuade the Duke of Albany not to involve himself in a faction against me. And let's move my Chancellor to my Chancellor is one of the people that's plotting against me, so I can't send my Chancellor to cheer himself up. Let's try sending him to cheer up the guy in the Isles, who's also part of this conspiracy. But that may not work. Right, well, let's let time tick, because I'm trying to, raise some money. On the plus side, people are leaving the defensive pact, but I probably want to get a bit more cash back before I go to war.
That phenomenally expensive failure to crush a rebellion.
Yes, it's true. I don't currently have England, but eventually I'll be able to usurp it back again, I'm sure. Yes. Ooh, but I have some people that are intrigue. That's the bunny. What I'm looking for is prisoners. Because some of them I might be able to revoke some titles from. Well, let's see if I can revoke some titles from people. I could throw in the oubliette. Wow.
He has a title. Maybe he's if he's a foreign Mercia doesn't sound like neither of those first two sound like your
sound like they're my
foreigners
vessels,
and
yes.
can probably be ransomed.
Well, let's ransom him and ransom him. Earl of the Isle of Man, however,
He's been in prison for 47 years.
it's true he has, and I can't.
Why not?
Well, it might not.
Down to the point where the button appears. No. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Are you currently King of Scotland?
Probably.
So I would have thought that you'd be able to revoke that.
Well, let's ransom him anyway.
You can ransom him
And he's just a boring prisoner.
but apparently has a ransom button anyway.
Yes. Right. So,
Let him briefly out, but he's going to get ransomed pretty shortly.
yes. Still, that will... Right, that's got me like 70 money. And that's got me 70 money. Everyone's even the defensive pact against me. Maybe I should go to war with someone. I mean, on the plus side, is, I have lost the Kingdom of England, at least temporarily, but equally I have managed to have people regard me as much less of a threat. I'm now up to like 600 money, and I'm below 50% threat. Anyone would think that I'm not completely threatening. Do I have any good claims to anything? So my claim on the Kingdom of Lotharingia, I am really not up to taking on. So those are a bunch of counties and a duchy for someone that's not landed. Fair. So there are a bunch of de jure claims. I, of course, should have de jure claims on bits of Scotland. and there may exist. I'm just checking. I'm not actually going to do that. And I do have a de jure claim on thingy.
Does he love you enough for you to vassalise him? I bet he doesn't.
It's worth a go.
Positive, at least.
Not request excommunication.
So,
No.
oh right, there's a major cultural problem.
There is a major cultural problem, and he just doesn't really want to.
So yes, I
Well,
suspect even if you got opinion
yes.
as positive as you could,
Let's go and see. Ha, lol,
I mean
no.
that would be less of a cultural problem. But
Yeah, but
rather more of a unfortunately they're both part of Moray. It looks like now. I mean,
Yes.
his lineage is Moray, so you
yes, so I
have
have
to
to vassalise him.
vassalise the whole of Moray. And even a generous gift would probably. I mean, you could check the number of minus signs, but I rather suspect it's like terrifying. So,
I think
and he has a
that's-
huge foreign culture penalty.
I think
'Cause, like,
that's...
if it were only the opinion penalty, then maybe pouring a gift into him might do the job.
Yeah, but foreign cultures...
But
yes.
culture penalty, those, even if you can get that opinion up to be more or less, I mean, maybe the opinion at 0 would just about do it.
Well,
You have an enormous power thing, but yeah.
Oh look, I turned it off, therefore of course it's on.
well, yes, so... Ooh, right, so... Right, I have one small problem with trying to think about the concept of going to war with Moray to get their stuff back, which is that that unfortunately he's got pacts with lots of other people. So fundamentally, most of Ireland. Well, not most of Ireland. He's got alliances with, I think, like 4 Irish people. Between, I think with. Let me actually just go and look at his page again. But so he's got alliances with 3 other people, each of whom have over 1,000 troops at their disposal. So let's assume that Moray is not currently a soft touch, and maybe look at the benefits of invading Brittany. Well, not Brittany, but what's left of Brittany.
The one small corner of Gaul.
The one small corner of Gaul, which is
Well,
resisting
actually-
l'envahisseur.
Hang on, so how big, what was the results of asking for vassalisation there again? I mean, I know it was no, but I'm just wondering how far no it was. So, I think, now that I actually come to look at the number of symbols there,
If
it's fairly close to level. I mean, that's quite cheap too. I think that's worth a try.
Right.
Might not work, but like...
Sign garden often vassalisation.
Ah,
Woohoo!
that button has finally done something.
It's true, it has.
Maybe. I mean,
Well,
we
I've
still
sent
have to
in the
reply,
offer, yes. I accept to swear fealty to you and serve as your vassal lord.
but- Excellent.
Downside of this is I don't get a county.
No, but
which-
the upside is you don't annoy anyone. It doesn't cost. It costs you 23 gold
It's
rather
true.
than whatever it would cost to keep all your armies working together. I can't remember if it increased.
That did
probably
increase my
increases your
threat.
Even though you were doing it politely.
Yes, but you know,
You
I
were doing
still.
it politely carrying a very big stick.
It's true. So, where are we on the old
Right.
counties? I've got a strong claim on the Kingdom of England. I've
Yes,
got
you
a
might want now to shift him underneath the King of Brittany at least. I mean,
yeah, let's go find.
that's probably where you want to be.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. My wife is pregnant. Jolly good. King of France?
You should be under the King of Brittany. I think there's a King of Brittany.
There should be a King of Brittany.
I thought these were sort
Ah,
of
hang on. He's also
Wales,
King of
yeah.
Wales, and that's the primary title. So, right.
My cousin King Abelard of Wales and Brittany.
So, currently he kind of helps me,
He
but
wants control of the Duchy of Normandy. Yeah.
we could probably fix that for him. Where's the transfer vassalage? There is transfer vassalage. Transfer vassalage. Well, we've got a positive thing.
Transfer plus 10.
Hooray.
For a little while, and yes. Well done. Right, so.
Unfortunately, they've got smallpox now, but that's now officially my nephew's problem. Cousin's problem.
Your former nephew. I name you a pretender. Prince Malcolm of Scotland is the true ruler of Scotland.
Right, piss off.
That works so well in England.
Ah, yes. On the other hand, I do seem to have quite a lot more troops than they do.
That many troops.
I don't have that many troops, but, like, you know.
You have Moray as a convenient buffer state between you and the revolt.
Yes. Right, let's... You not over there. Not the county, not the army.
That's the wrong county.
Bollocks. Zoom in. Let's also turn time down a bit. Right, there's the county. There are the vassal fleets. Right, excellent. You're big enough to get on a ship. Embark. Army. Well, let's take you up to Inverness.
Inverness is further south than that.
Hmm?
Inverness is further south than that.
Let's take you up to not quite Inverness. You over there. Doof. Freeball. Glue. Her on ship. You're small enough.
Also got 1,500 troops you could raise, but they'll cost you 100 gold.
Yes, I'm currently planning on not raising them. That's not very many troops from France. But I suppose technically it is worth sticking you on a ship and sending you to that one. Right, let's now zoom out of it so I can see what I'm doing. Right, I think that's probably going to be okay. I might have to dismiss some of those troops in a hurry. And I can always... do some stuff. Someone's drawing the defensive fact against me. Someone's fabricating a claim on the Kingdom of England. Who would do such a thing? Right, where are you going?
You might not worry about what those 4,000 troops are doing. Depending if you have any boats left there, yes, you need to raise them next door.
It's fine, I will work round it. Unloaded, let's send you over there. Right, so glue. Let's send you over there. Actually.
Is there about meet up with 7,000?
Yeah, I'm running away. Running
No
away.
problem.
Look how much I'm running away.
I think maybe what you want to do here involves kind of dancing around them, but I don't know.
Hang on, I've just had a thought.
No, it turned out not to be a very good thought.
Turned out, as you say, not to be a very good thought.
It may be worth checking. I presume that they've hired a bunch of something's happening pause.
Yes.
But
Right.
they've hired a bunch of mercenaries. But it may be worth checking that.
Yes, let's go have a look at.
And see what their financial situation is. No. Ooh. Those are entirely
Dominion
local.
vessels.
And how? What they've got 302 money and presumably aren't spending it very fast.
Yes, whereas I've got
Um,
508 money, I'm not spending it very fast either. Okay, I am spending it fairly fast.
I think you need to be doing a bit better than that to be able to get a white piece.
Okay,
You probably need to have at least positive war score.
yeah.
Now, maybe you can find a sneaky way to get a positive war score very briefly. So, yes, I don't think those are going to be able to get away fast enough.
Oh, good. I have a sort of plan, which is to nip in, see if I can assault this holding.
Do it before that battle finishes. It's worth a try, but no, there's no point in surrendering now. Surrendering is the worst possible outcome of this war. So you may as well wait until it's utterly certain that nothing else is going to work.
Yes.
I mean, you're probably not going to win that battle. Maybe you can assault the holding in Cumberland fast enough. You should be watching that, so unless you know the precise date on which the assault can begin. Right. Oh God. Okay, that's not going to work then.
Well, I'm hoping to ship this lot in fairly shortly, but probably.
No, but they're not going to get there before that battle finishes.
Let's try being trusting. I'm not sure that's any worse than anything else.
Isn't the kind of sort of
Damn it.
three triangle sort of thing like a bee with a tail? Is that the Bluetooth icon?
Yes. Well, not a triangle over there.
You know, so it's like I said, like
Yes.
three triangles and bar missing, so
Yes.
a sort of bee like that. So if I use the thing on here, is that because the pen? Oh, the pen is purely Bluetooth.
Might well
Ah.
be, yes.
And if I click on the icons with my fingers, it says I'm using Bluetooth. Okay, fine.
I
suppose
fear
that-
that
right, hello.
you're not going to be able to get back your 22%.
I fear I'm not either. I will try assaulting. And
Right. Well, I had kind of wondered, did you actually abort that assault?
no.
Right, so we now know what happens when an assault fails. That's nice.
Cumberland appears to be in the water currently.
No, that's
Trade
zones
routes.
controlled by Cumbria
Right.
by accident.
Okay.
Surrendering another internal revolt.
Yeah.
I think at least this one you didn't burn any significant amount of money on.
Well, I burnt 100 gold summoning the special event stoats. Right. Well, my threat's gone down. I have a 1% chance of imprisoning him. I think not.
Essentially, the only reason for doing that would be if you could, assuming that you could defeat him in battle thereafter, you can then revoke one of his titles.
Yes, but I have a
without
small
him going
problem,
through it.
which is right now I think I can defeat a small lobster in battle.
Lobster.
Yes, especially given you don't get troop. If he rebels, you don't get any of his troops.
Hmm.
Yes, I think you're probably now in a situation where you mostly need to accept that you're going to have kings as vassals, and that the job now is to cheer up those kings. But no, that King of England is not a suitable chancellor.
Let's
Not go for the one with a large number of red traits.
go for this one. He sounds like a nice bloke.
I mean, the good thing is, you now don't have very many vassals.
Yes, it's true.
So, like, you can probably bounce your Chancellor around them and keep them all at, like, plus 60 from improved diplomatic relations.
It's true.
Because you've got, what, about three serious vassals? King of England, King of Scotland, the King of France was about 4.
King of Denmark.
Oh, yes, okay. Forgotten that Denmark.
Right, let's go see which of my vassals hates me most. So, King of Denmark is okay. Currently, this King of Scotland does not completely hate me.
I mean,
Because
yes. So what other titles does the King of England have? I mean, you probably don't want
hang on,
to-
I was just seeing that he wants control of the Duchy of Normandy. I don't see any reason not to give it to him.
I think that's
It's a
sensible, yes.
plan.
Let's transfer some vassal.
And yes, I am marking a piece of work.
There we go. Wales. King of Denmark. Right, okay, so King of Denmark is currently my most miserable vassal. Let's improve diplomatic relations in Thing. That's back.
So, yes, I was curious as to what other titles the King of England has. As in, if you revoke England from him, what would he?
Nothing.
Kind of interesting because, I'm not entirely comfortable with the idea because he is probably fair. Oh, actually, is he the one who actually got put onto the throne? So I don't recognise that name.
I think he was. I think someone else raised the rebellion though.
So if you you can actually find out by going to the realm, clicking on his shield, and then there's a history button. And I don't use try pressing the history button. So yes, okay, Hubert did indeed claim it from Hubert, conquer it from Hubert. So yes.
Yes. I think someone else actually led the revolt.
Okay, so in particular that means that were you to reclaim it back from him, he might then be a plausible claimant again.
Yes.
Which would be
irksome. So I've got strong claims on Scotland and England and a weak claim on Northumbria.
Weak claim's gone.
And I'm a bit short on army levies. And a tiny bit short on cash. Hopefully my... Oh, right. We're now back in credit. Excellent. So... Right. So... That's not Middlesex. That's Middlesex. What am I saving up for? I am saving up for... right, Malcolm's created the Duchy of Lothian. Well, fair enough. Oh yes, I want to do giant banners, so that's 430. So I need to be up around 1,000 at least before I can be comfortable spending money on giant banners. Although before I spend money on giant banners, perhaps I should spend slightly money on anywhere that needs like cheap city fortifications. But I think I need to be up around 600 before I spend money on that. Maybe a bit more. If I die now, I'll play as good. A daughter was born to us. Right, well, hang on.
We're doing well at weird titles. Basilissa Irene of England. Because
I think
she is not Anglo-Saxon. Oh, and because you've become Anglo-Saxon, you're getting... You remember you're Anglo-Saxon now?
Oh, right.
Hence her ending up with the name Godgifu.
Godgifu.
Thank you.
Literally God's gift. Right. Old English Dictionary. Not sure that's very helpful. Right. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Right. Hang on. That's... no, that's noun feminine. So, right. Right, lucky daughter. Vesla. Vesla. Vesla, probably, actually. Right, okay. Can't remember who was heir before me. Right. Oh, right. Oh, good. Good old left-handed family. And on the plus side, like, you know, my wife didn't die in childbirth despite all the terrible things that were happening, so...
Right. So you already have a new King of Scotland.
Got a new King of Scotland. He likes me even less than the previous one did. Not least because I fired him from the council for being part of a rebellion against me.
Well, and it's not like you fired him. He became ineligible.
Can I revoke his title? No.
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 Yes.
Yes.
You perfectly well can because you have a claim on it.
And our vassals won't object, right?
I mean, he'll hate you. What are his other titles? No others, right.
And he's got County of Dunbar,
right.
but that's fine.
So, yes, you can revoke it, or rather, so you can, yes, you can revoke it, or you can, no, you can't usurp it, apparently. Why can't you usurp it? If you visit the title page. Oh, right, there's a timeout on usurpation.
Yes.
But you can technically revoke it instead, which is not quite the same, and in particular probably gives you... So, I feel that you should save this until you actually have a viceroy to put in, but, I mean, if you want...
It won't matter, because he's only got a county, so there'll be a duke over him.
Yes, I mean, he won't be a threat. The thing is that at the moment, anyone trying to take the Kingdom of Scotland takes it off him, rather than
fighting
off
me,
you.
yes.
I mean, but on the other hand, you could just surrender to the next thing that comes along. Over halfway to legalism 4.
Yes.
Yes, I don't think it would be particularly harmful to take it away.
I think we take it away in case some other bugger gets it.
Well, I think you can revoke it in any case while you have a claim. How inheritable is your claim? Will be inherited by your successor.
Okay, well that's...
So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe spending a little time not being at war with your vassals might be good.
It's a theory. Ooh, Aquitaine has split off from Valencia.
Indeed, I think Valencia has mostly evaporated. It is still down there. It's just got Malaga punched out in the middle of it. So that
yes. Jolly good.
Weasel is surely destined for greatness. Sorry,
Basler. So we have King of Aquitaine. He has like everything.
I suspect. I wonder if it's split. If Aquitaine and Valencia split under Cavalcante or some sort.
Quite possibly, yes. So, Mr. Bond, I'm still short of counties, aren't I? Oh, I'm down to one county, owing to presumably whatever the hell happened to England. Damn.
I mean, you might be able to. I don't know. Well, actually, what available plots to revoke counties do you have?
That's an interesting.
Because like your situation is quite simple at the moment. As in, you don't have many vassals. You have zillions of plot kills, including your own one.
So I can revoke Kingdom of England. And plot to revoke the Kingdom of County of Bath from the King of England. County of Gowrie from Abelard, who does not like me.
So
County of Rouen and Perche from the King of France. Kingdom of Denmark, Duchy of Sjælland.
So yes. So at the very, I mean, like the fact that the King of Wales owns Gowrie is kind of weird anyway. So it may be worth seeing quite how scary he is if he decides to revolt.
Not very.
I mean, in part this is we have never tried this option before.
Yes.
Oh right, but we fail one of. Does that mean we failed one of the requirements?
Duchy is the secondary county. Yeah, we fail the one of these must be true. So.
Okay, so you get shown them here, even though you can't do them, and would they appear in a different colour if they were achievable? If you
let's
scroll
go.
up, do we? Oh yes, I think yellow indicates a plot we can start, and grey indicates a plot we can't start, and I think all of the revocation plots are ones we can't start. Well, that's unhelpful.
Yes.
I mean, it's particularly silly because most of them are like for reasons that won't change.
Yes.
Like, is this person a duke? Oh well, right, that trick won't work.
He's in the Christian Defensive Pact, so I can't go nicking counties off him.
So yes, and the problem is, since you don't control many, you don't control any kingdoms yourself. You can only do de jure claims for for counties that are missing from duchies. And you do have some of those, and you even have a nice list of them, but it's fairly short.
Yes.
So.
And that doesn't get me the county anyway. That gets the county
yes,
for.
Yes.
Unless it's de jure for my duchies, but I don't have any duchies. See aforementioned states. Obviously, my long-term ambition is to take Aquitaine
Yes.
and join up the Kingdom of the Empire of England a bit more. I am fine also with joining up the Empire of England with Denmark via the North Sea route.
By which you mean you don't insist on taking out the Holy Roman Empire?
Not yet. I mean, I do have the small problem that while I have a claim on Lotharingia, it is inconveniently in the Holy Roman Empire. Because I think Lotharingia is alright. Hang on, let's go for the.
I think you mainly. Well, it's not going to be a de jure thing. If you go back to realms and then do the whatever the click on the Holy Roman Empire to show its sub-realms is.
Control left click.
Probably far enough. There it is, east on the eastern side of north of England.
Oh right, so sort of the Low Countries ish, sort of bits of what we'd now call Germany.
Yes.
But unfortunately, it is extremely part of the Holy Roman Empire, which is a bit of a problem. I mean, let's just check that the Holy Roman Empire is not suffering. No, it's not. Some massive upheaval that means that it's got 3 people and their pet hamster guarding it. But alas, no. How's my threat? It's below 50% again. Oh, my spy master's not doing anything. Let's go and check what factions are doing. Independence. Yeah, we should probably go and get our spy master to squash that. No, I think I'm better off letting my chancellor do that and sending my spy master off to study some goddamn technology in the hope that one day we can achieve some legalism or something. So, can we get any military advances? No, there is no such thing as economy, and we're still about 1 million years off from getting some legalism. Right, well, it's nice to know that we're there. Let's time tick a bit faster in the hope that something interesting will happen that isn't me. Ooh, hang on, I should equip the
Norman Crusader
just falchion now that I'm grown up, yes. I've been grown up for like at least a year, so we should have done that a bit previously. Oh good lord, I'm probably going to have 8 million children. Right, I suppose what I want now is to hang around until there could be a crusade. In another 4 years. Oh dear, right. So, back to... Right. Much nice and easy. it's not my son, but anyway,
Oh,
someone else's son.
Well, save it up.
Well,
later.
we've got to say we can call any future sons Baroque. Yes, I mean there is the small problem that the corpus of Old English is quite small, and so you have to get lucky with what's attested. Like the only reason we know what the Old English for hedgehog is because it crops up in the life of Bury St Edmund, or the Edmund that is at Bury St Edmund. Buried, indeed, at Bury St Edmund. And the Latin life has him stuck as full of arrows as a hedgehog is with spines. Or, in Old English, Swilcha iglis biersta, which is how we know that the Old English for hedgehog is iglis. Or iglis.
What do we porcupine?
No, porcupine's not native to UK.
Yes, but it might for whatever.
Really not.
Oh, yeah.
Because we know what the Latin word for hedgehog is.
But maybe it was a terribly bad translation.
I don't know what the Latin word for hedgehog is. It's a perfectly boring word that crops up in Latin I don't know. But we know what the Latin word for hedgehog is.
Well, that gave you some technology points.
And so
Colin.
Right, who is our cousin? Let's try and turn him into a little pointy sticked thingy. Social's not great, but equally I don't want zealous people. Well, I don't want like super happy people trying to right, so a not terrible commander.
Commanders are a disaster.
Yes. Excuse me. Yoink. Invited 3 people to my court who might be a bit less shit at commanding things. Commander. Commander. Right. That's improved things somewhat. Right, let's go check out the revolt risk of my nation. Doof, 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 doof. Right, basically that's boring. Let's get you training troops in Middlesex. It's a bit of a toss-up whether I wanted to do that or get him researching defensive stuff, but we will see. So how are my vassals doing?
Ah,
King of Denmark. Let's say
You could check that you've got the use, that your minor titles are set to handy out as well.
I could. Hang on a second. I need to go and shift my diplomatic relations. Let's give him a title just to make sure he stays this side of Gruntled. I might as well. Cheer up, everyone. Basically, right now, all of my big vassals have an honorary title. Right, we are currently in credit. Let's go back to realm view. This is a weird view. Doof. So, who are we? We are thingy. We are saving money, right? Oh dear. Little Duchy Neutra de Normandy, heir to the Duchy of Spoleto. Well, that's nice. So he is always strong. So Marshal +2. Well, let's arrange him a betrothal. I think we arrange betrothal to the Duchess of Flanders because that's kind of useful. Right, let's also assign him a guardian. So that's deceitful, brave, shy, diligent. My wife is pregnant again. I wonder what she thinks of me. Religious differences. I suppose she's orthodox.
Well, you could ask her to convert.
I could, but you know, since I'm in a society that explicitly doesn't believe in her existence, there's no point. You know, I mean, it's only worth it when I'm gone full Cathar. I think I need some heirs at the moment. Lustful is a bit irksome because I am extremely short of staff. I think my ambition was to become exalted amongst states, wasn't it? This is not going well, is it? Oops, something's happened to my regent.
No, it's slightly surprising given the size of your empire. You're
Yes.
well, quite young still, I suppose.
It's true.
Ooh, you should totally be trying to seduce her.
That's true. I'm just trying to select her as designated regent, though.
Oh, that'll improve her opinion of you, which will help.
That's true.
Which will make her more likely to stay in your court.
That's where lovers are in the relations tab. Well, some people are leaving the defensive pact against me. Probably not, and this is important. Ross, sorry. I know it is Moray, it's just cunningly disguised as Ross.
What is left of the Duchy of Moray?
It's true. Scotland hits your eye with a big pizza pie. That's a Moray. there's a thing in the reef and it's got too much teeth, and that's a moray. So, right, Scotland is already being cheered up. Right, where is my spy master? Can I fetch my spy master back from Thinging Scheme?
When you zoom in so you can see the land.
Right. The Scottish War for Finneg's claim on Leinster on King Abelard of Wales. Okay. That's not getting me any more territory, it's just Scotland and Wales fighting over who gets something in Ireland. You useless vassals.
Ah, it's another daughter.
Off we go to the Old English Dictionary, right. Ottawa is a bloke. Mirth. Technically it's a noun masculine, but so we've looked at upstoat, weasel, badger, otter, marten. I think that's exhausted mustelids of the UK.
Polecat.
Polecat, good
Ferret,
point.
if you're willing to go that far. But
No.
polecats are essentially ferrets.
It's true.
But ferret maybe
No. Right, well, since we have our proud Norman heritage to fall back on, let's go for Hermine, because we've had Belette. Actually, what I should have done, thinking about it, is checked Ermine. I'm just going to go and do that. No, stoats in their winter coats do not exist yet. Fair enough, right. We'll just have to go with that. Good, someone's upgrading the city walls in London already.
Oh yes, you've got the mayor there whose job it is to do that kind of thing too.
It's true.
And you're not taxing you terribly. So.
It's true. Let's upgrade Fulham a bit. And save up to upgrade. And I've got 5.54, which is pretty good. Consumption in weight. Oh dear. Ooh. So I definitely want to save up for castle walls too, because I get a whole 1.0 on my fort level. Woohoo! How are we doing on dangerous factions?
Princess Valette is still alarmingly popular.
It's true. Let's go and have a look at that. Right, so yes, you are the right one to cheer up.
How is Princess Valette related to you? What is she doing? Who is she wearing?
Where is my chancellor exactly? Okay. Okay, so they are both in the right place. They are both in the right place. Belette is my aunt and Queen of Egypt.
Currently, right, kind of annoying. She's a long way away. You can't trivially murder her.
No.
tell us which
throne of
England.
England.
I assume it's yours on the grounds it wouldn't be a faction.
faction.
It's the Imperial
Yes.
throne, because I presume it wouldn't be a faction against you if it were.
Well, if I could make her my
King's
heir,
throne.
you know, it would be fine because
Well, that might not be enough for her, of course.
it's true. Yeah, but then I'd be happy to, you know, like, I don't know, mysteriously snuff it in a mysterious accident.
I think she's the one that you placed in Egypt
Yes.
as a result of the
Well,
crusade.
I think actually it was possibly her mother. No, okay, I might
She's the daughter of.
of Cecilia. Is she actually?
I mean, she isn't reigning Queen of Egypt. She
Egypt.
is married to the
Yes.
King of Egypt. Yes, I think you married her off the King of Egypt.
Oh yes, that was it. So somewhere in there's a crusader, but that's a long way down. Right. Well,
Well, that's fine. What on earth are you doing in Middlesex? You thought you were in Dunbar.
yes.
I mean, yes, it's kind of unfortunate that you've.
Well, the game believes it's in Dunbar.
Well, kind of, but also kind of not.
Well, yes. Well, it may be that the other bloke's not actually in Dunbar at the moment, or that the
Maybe.
it's going to be 1 million years before Ross leaves the defensive pact against me.
Alright, yes.
Yeah, Murray.
Well, yes, I mean, I think we hope that Scotland will stop fighting with Wales
And maybe go and fight with Scotland.
and go and try to claim the rest of Scotland for you.
It's true.
And the entertaining thing, of course, would be if they used the de jure claim on their de jure claim on Gowrie to push
It's true.
the Welsh capital out of Scotland.
Yes. That would certainly be amusing. Well, at least we're not doing badly at sorting out lots of little de Normandys. One feels that at some point the family name should swap from de Normandy to d'Angleterre or something.
Oh. Well. You weren't expecting the war with Moray to go that way.
No, I wasn't. Right.
Moray has declared war on you. To take the whole of Scotland.
I mean, like, nice try, dude. Oh god, right, he has like 8 million
Well,
bloody
yes,
pounds.
remember he did have.
Right. Hang on, I seem to have 20,000 vassals.
Well, you have been busy cheering your vassals up.
I have been busy cheering my vassals up. Probably don't need all of them.
I don't know. I would work out. Well, I mean, you could try just raising them a few, but you do get a phenomenal number from England alone.
Yeah. Right, where's the ship? Bum on ship. Bung off ship.
Might want to turn down time now.
Oh yeah, good point well made. I mean, while it's just zipping people up to Moray. Oh look, people are joining the defensive pact against me because I've raised some of my troops.
It shouldn't happen like that. It could actually go the other way. So. But
Yeah, but maybe they've just seen how many troops I've got. The elective succession thing's disbanded. And Princess Billette for England seems to have lost some major whatnot, for which we can all be duly thankful.
So, right. Yes. Quickly splat those before the Irish arrive.
Right, well, we'll try and splat those before the Irish arrive. Our army is not looking very happy.
Yes, you might want to organise actually having some commanders.
Well, I've got one commander there.
Yeah, and he's a damn good commander.
It's true, I just want to...
And you do have a phenomenal numerical advantage.
I do have a phenomenal numerical advantage. Right, that's got to me 4% war score, and I've captured some. Right, so this army then. What have we got? So... So you're leading, you're a battlefield terrain X-Master. Excellent.
Yeah, I think the second, third and fourth of war, well, one of them's you admittedly, but...
Yes, that...
Oh yes, you've only got 14.
I have only got 14, but I do... Compared... So, he's got 22, but has only got skilled tactician. Whereas I've got brilliant strategist and battlefield terrain master. So... You know. Right, so having organised my army a bit, let's wander over there.
I think they may be coming. Oh no, I think they may be going to Athol actually.
I think they might be. I think I should go to Ross and besiege it.
I would be inclined to. You want to hit their armies while they're still separate where possible.
It's kind of true, but I think I want some ticking war score. I mean, they've only got 3,000 coming, and Ross is hills, so I think I want to be in a nice defensive position and currently not worry until they send some more troops. I'm going to leave these kicking around so that if I raise some more troops, I've got some good stuff going on. So they've now got about 5,000.
Still bringing more in.
Yes, so Mr. Bond.
I kind of feel thus that you want to start hitting them rather than...
I feel thus that I
sitting
also
around.
wish to, for example, raise the liege levy in France. Can I also raise some shipses? That's not enough ships, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that is enough ships. Embark army. So, where are you lot all going? Well, let's go to Moray. It is a silly place. Right, let's disband that lot I don't need. All of those troops. Keep them there. Oh look, some people seem to have run into some other armies. Wow. So that was all heading off to Ulster.
Presumably so they can join up a bit.
Well, presumably, as you say, so they can run up a bit. Yes, I'm fine with you doing that. Actually, let's send you to Ulster. And you'll be a bit miserable off boat. Well, I'll have to do that a bit later.
Not sure
If we survive, yes. On the plus side, they'll probably head across the channel, which is more or less where I want them to go. And they are indeed going to Argyle, which is more or less where we want them to go. Brilliant. Right, fine. States. So I won't glue those two armies together, I don't think. I think I'll leave them separate for... I might move them around together for a bit, but I think I'll not. I think I'll leave them sort of separate. So... Doug Fidel, is he leading? So let's add Cuno with a new guy. Essex. Right. So I think my plan here is to besiege this holding. Probably do a little light assaulting on that one. A bit. Right, obligate the vassal. And then once we've besieged these places and got a bit of ticking war score and a bit of motivation, send them off to Ulster to fight the
I think it probably won't take you long to besiege all their other holdings.
You're quite right. Let's go over there and do that.
Like, just win by 100% by occupying all the holdings. And that way you avoid losing too many troops.
It's true. Does it work like that for these kinds of wars?
I think that I could be wrong, but I think you've got an awful lot of war score from that.
Yes.
Occupation. Enough that 100% occupation would get you about 100% war score.
Mm.
So, well, we'll find out. It's not going to be a serious problem if it turns out that then you need to go and give them a
It's true.
good thrashing in Ulster. I don't think.
Ooh, we're currently faction free. Right, let's try and improve our little weasel.
Might be a slightly scary one.
Yeah, I'm not going to assault that. I was just sort of looking to see how long it would be, what all the numbers were. Let's tick time slightly faster because it turns out besieging things is still really boring. Right, so I could end up arbitrary. Right, well, let's do the thing that means Middlesex probably won't, explode in revolt. Oops, I appear to have lost a marshal in a freak accident.
Well, that because you just imprisoned him.
Yes. Right, well, everyone useful is... Well, okay, you're a skilled tactician, but you're actually not very useful as marshal. So I'm fine. Are there any good commanders? Right. Yes. I'm just going to scroll down a bit to see if anyone's got the
Organisers are worth having, and siege Watanabe are worth having.
siege wasn't. Yeah, but I mean,
There don't seem to be any of those keeping
yeah, organisers. On the other hand, there is one. I mean, they're not great in other respects, but they are.
It is really helpful to be able to outpace other people.
Oh yes. Right. Hubert is fired in favour of someone else. Ilya Koryakin. Well, not Ilya Sudislavich. Yeah, him. Islavovich. Islavovich. Right. King's been drinking and can't say his new commander's name.
Emperor.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
The King of England is someone else entirely.
It's true. It's but one day there will be enough legalism. And then I can usurp some kingdoms, put some viceroys in, and sit back secure in the knowledge that everyone hates me. Except possibly my new viceroys. Thank you for saying our holding in Ulster is under siege. Well done. Yes, I know.
You've just lost one siege in Ulster.
Yes, well, I knew that. Do I assault that or not? Right, 100% more score. Accept. Okay. Right. Everybody into the next county. So, intrigue, prisoners. Right. Right, I think that can finance. I think that can finance upgrading the fort level in Winchester. Right, there we are. That's up, finance that. Brilliant. I do, of course, I think, have the small problem that I now can't go to war with Ross.
I think you can actually, because the truces are generally one direction.
Yes,
I
that's
think
true.
Ross can't go to war with you
That,
because they were the attacker in that war. I think you could still go to war with Ross, and this might not even be a terrible time to do so because their armies are rather depleted.
it's true. Let's just check what. So my current status is, my armies are quite depleted.
That's a smaller number than I was expecting. So.
That is a smaller number than I was expecting as well. Let's maybe wait a little bit, in the hope that my army numbers will come back. Let's go and check
Well, you could.
the revolt status and go.
It looks like there is a revolt there already, but it's not your problem.
Yes, well, let's go squash revolts. So, let's see if I can.
If you go to the military tab, you should get a.
It's true, let's go off to the military tab.
So yes, the Welsh army is seriously depleted
Yes.
at the moment, and the French army is slightly depleted.
Alright, so. But let's. Because
I think that may have landed in the wrong county.
that's landed in the wrong county. Damn it. Right. Okay. Danish Uplander excommunication war. Fine. Sounds exciting. If you get me Upland, that will be very exciting indeed. I like proactive vassals in this department. Speaking of which, why isn't Scotland? Maybe let's not. I'm not.
I mean, it's probably marginally less harmful than. We're actually very close to being able to get that now, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's probably less harmful than revoking the title, but only barely. And it does get you 100 prestige, which you don't get from revoking the title.
It's true, but I should wait, I think, at least until I've got.
Though a question is whether you would want to hand that one out as viceroyalty or hold
I'd
it yourself
probably
again.
want. Yeah, I mean, if I usurped it, I'd probably want to hold it in any case. I want to wait till I've got legalism because it would be nice to deal with that. So what have we got there? Okay. How are my armies doing? Right, they're doing reasonably well. When can I move my slightly geographically confused Chancellor? Quite hard to click on the county when it's very nearly the same size as the crest that's on top of it. That's why I have persistent problems in finding Middlesex. Even though it's full of Middle Saxons. Yes, we have Essex, the East Saxons, Middlesex, the Middle Saxons, Sussex, the South Saxons. Somewhere over here we used to have Wessex, the West Saxons, but we don't have Norsex, the North Saxons. We have the Norfolk instead. This is one of those things that is just not adequately explained as part of Anglo-Saxon history. Or there is a small possibility that it is adequately explained and I sort of sleep through the lecture.
Yes, if you, because I'm kind of curious, if you control click on England to get the sub-realms, how is it all currently divided up? So, you're reasonably saying...
Wessex is part of Scotland, Cornwall is part of Wales.
Yeah, that's historic, that's part of the de jure structure anyway.
Obviously, Cumberland is its own weird merchant republic. Gowrie is part of Wales. and the rest of Scotland is sensibly part of Scotland. Ulster's part of Scotland, which kind of makes sense, and Leinster's part of Wales, which kind of also makes sense. Then those bits are part of England for no readily apparent reason, and those bits are part of Wales, aka Brittany. And this, then, France is fairly sensibly what you'd expect to be in France. Well, the curtailed bits of France that we've got.
And there's some kind of revolt going on in Wessex.
There is currently some kind of revolt going on in Wessex. Right, let's move you out of there and into...
Bath.
And into Bath with the King of
Capital of
England.
the Kingdom of England.
Yes. Right.
So that's now... That looks like the actual levies have recovered as far as...
Yes.
The available troop numbers have recovered as far as they can.
Yes. It might just be worth waiting until we can get another 20 points of cheered upness. Yeah, tomorrow. They've got basically no people now. They've got, like... So that's a bit over 2,000. So 3,000. So they've got about 4,000 people. So I think that's eminently doable. Perhaps.
You only have claims on the individual counties. You don't have to pick them off one at a time still.
Let's just check. I'm actually going to click the... Yes. That's fine, because once I have a spare county, I'm going to see if I can find, for example, a claimant on the Kingdom of Aquitaine. Also, if I can cheer up France enough, it might be feasible. Maybe I go after Aquitaine, and then maybe it's feasible to go after the Holy Roman Empire. Right, let's acquire some legalism. Right.
Now you can ask your vassals
Vassals
if they would like to allow
viceroys.
Well, nowhere near your vassal limit.
I am a million miles from my vassal limit.
Now,
Because basically I have
will
some...
anyone vote for this?
For this, yes. I suspect it's only England and Scotland that are likely to vote against it. Because they're the ones.
I mean, maybe it would work better if you revoked the king, or revoked or usurped. All right, then you voted in favour at least the Kingdom of Scotland, and then got their vassals to do it. In particular, that would change all the numbers, because presumably they each only get one vote at the moment.
Yes. Well, 2 people have approved it, so you know it's not going terribly. Hang on, let's check. Are you in a defensive? You're in a defensive pact against me. Curses. However, right, crusade. Right, who should be my beneficiary? Do I have?
That's Bellet, who was plotting to take your territory. But like, that's probably a good way of improving her opinion of you.
It's true. So let's have a think. So unfortunately, both of them are too young. In any case, she's an heir.
Yes.
So what have we got?
We don't have very many relatives.
Yeah, so I've got kinswoman, kinswoman, kinsman, kinswoman, kinswoman, kinswoman. That takes me down to Alish.
So where are we invading? Jerusalem, right?
Yeah. Kinswoman, kinsman, my cousin, Duchess of Hesse, is she Duchess? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yes, she appears to be.
Is that in her?
Hang on, no, but you shouldn't be able to nominate anyone who's landed.
Oh yes, so.
The point is to give it to
she's the Queen of Egypt, but none of her heirs will do anything interesting.
Yeah, I think you're unlikely to manage to inherit anything like this.
Let's send her to...
I kind of feel that Belette is a good choice.
Let's go with Belette. Right. We should probably try not to go to war with anyone. We are being holy ect. Look how holy we are. Where are we? So we're crusading against Jerusalem. So what? Oh, okay, right. Brock. So let's zoom out and see. So we've got a lot of territory, but it's all very inaccessible. Let's just check there's nothing random closer to home. So
Doesn't look like it.
no, that's...
I think basically everyone is going to be coming ashore in Jerusalem.
Yes. But there is a possibility of trying to create that lot as a Crusader kingdom.
You want a duchy as a Crusader state, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, you want... I thought it was a duchy rather
Duchy, right.
Yes, so yes, precise. I think Arabia, the Duchy of Arabia might be feasible.
Or Hijaz.
But I mean, this is getting into fairly advanced things we have never managed to make work.
It's true, it's
And
true.
yes, I suppose we have now achieved a diplomatic vassalisation.
We have achieved diplomatic vassalisation against many odds and evens. Aha! Kingdom Viceroyalties, brilliant.
So you could now revoke the Kingdom of Scotland and then re-grant it as a viceroyalty to someone.
It's possible.
You could even re-grant it as a viceroyalty to its current holder, but I think on balance that was his opinion of you quite negative, because you get minus 120 for you revoking the kingdom.
Yeah, I'm inclined... Well, let's zoom in. So, we can also usurp the Kingdom of England.
Yes, but I feel that making England into a viceroyalty would be weird.
Yes, Scotland. So we can revoke title, can't we? Let's just check that that's...
But that gives him a minus 120.
Yeah.
No one else will complain, but he will be really annoyed. It looks like it might also dock you 200 prestige, or does it merely...
It also won't let me do it because I don't have...
Oh right, you don't have enough
Crown
crown
authority.
apparently.
Right, let's not do this then. Let's sit here and wait for the crusade to start. Let's make the lights flash
your marshal to train troops to get you a larger
I think
number
my...
of troops in your...
Oh yes, that's a good point.
I don't think that actually did anything. I think you selected the person in Middlesex because Middlesex is tiny.
Right, there we go.
Might want to view it's other than Deja Duchies as well.
It's also true. Well, we know now where we want to go, which is over here. To
So should I look up the rules for Crusader states? Not that I believe with a chance.
I don't think we will. Arabia might work. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 counties in Arabia. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can try for Arabia.
But one of the tricky things is it looks like one of the counties in Arabia is not part of...
Yeah, it's not part of the thing, whereas all of Hijaz is part of it. Well, let's, wait and see, try and drag some troops over there and see if we can get any traction. Right, so let's go look at our vassals. So okay, let's go cheer up the King of Denmark again, because he's currently our least happy vassal. Right, I'm up to nearly 20,000 troops again by cheering up my vassals. Yes, of course, the thing is, while I've got the potential to have viceroyalties at the moment, because I don't actually have any viceroys in place, I don't have any vassal penalties.
Yes.
Well, you're not getting control of the Republic of Cumbria.
Yes, I mean that's the slight problem of England being having a king instead
Yes.
of the objective of the existence of Cumbria.
Ooh,
I don't know, has that changed?
I think that's got a bit... I don't remember it quite having that little, lump. How are we doing on factions? We're currently bizarrely faction free.
Well, most of your faction problems were King Giric of
Scotland.
Scotland, and you've kind of...
French
All right.
Aquitaine.
He's picking off a bit of Aquitaine,
Jolly good.
something that's been built in Westminster.
Yeah, it's castle walls. Let's just go see what we've got in Westminster. So everything in Westminster is now a bit expensive. My mayor in London is busy upgrading things busily.
Okay, so...
Tottenham's bizarrely owned by the Byzantine Empire in what's presumably some kind of dreadful freak accident.
So, Crusader states, not terribly complicated, they target a duchy, you have to occupy all the de jure counties of the duchy, and all of the de jure county title owners must be fighting the Crusades, and the duchy must not be the target of the Crusades, and none of the de jure county titles may be held by the Crusades target or its vassals. So I think that means you want somewhere that's not... Oh, either it must not be the target of the Crusade, or none of it must be held by the Crusade target or its vassals.
So I think that means if it's not the target for the Crusade, it's okay.
Yes. So I think that means it mustn't be anywhere inside the kingdom, the de jure kingdom of
Jerusalem.
But I don't know that it actually matters. And
yeah, so that would mean
yes,
that's
I
fine.
think, is that a rebellion going on in the southern section? Is it? No, it's just occupied by someone, it looks like. Oh, it's being incorporated de jure
Into
into
yeah.
right there. It's not very relevant to us. So yes,
so I think it's fine.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. No, is it the target of the crusade because it's part of the Fatimid Empire, or
No, I think the target is the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
Right. Which this is not. Ooh, Denmark has won something in Sjælland. What have we got? I think that's ending up a bit more joined up, but I don't know. Well, that's exciting. Fast the bottom.
Yes, you didn't previously have that sort of bottom bit of
Of Sweden.
That peninsula.
Yes. Right.
So someone's trying to murder King Giric of Scotland.
Well, worse things happen at sea. So she's my daughter. So she's going to be my...
she's not your heir anymore because you've got a son. Yeah.
It's true, yes.
So the chances are...
I can... Let's get her a matrilineal betrothal because she's still very useful. Yeah, let's go for Prince of Thrace because that's quite exciting. And let's give her... Let's see if we can get her someone with lots of stewardship. Lightest touched, honest, zealous, brave, charitable, paranoid, and a leper. Yeah. Well, nibbling bits of Aquitaine off France is fine. Right, let's raise lots of everyone to go on crusade. Military. Yoink. Fleet levy. Yoink. Embark the army. So, can I actually sail down here?
Because the Suez
Canal doesn't exist yet. How very disappointing. So I think I want to come
Egypt
to...
is conveniently on the Crusader side, so you marching through Egypt will probably not get you slaughtered.
So let's go there. Right, so
The
that's...
first battle of the Crusades has started already.
Well, yes.
About 70 people in a field.
Right, let's dismiss those 61 people. It's a bit pointless. Right, can we raise some levy fleets? Yes, we can. Let's bung you on a ship. Oh, sorry, over here. I might as well dismiss that lot. Right, no, I want that and some fleets. Bung you on a ship. Ships. Let's apply a little bit of okay here.
No, the other two are not your armies.
Right, so now can I select both of you and send you over here, probably. Excellent. Oh, Denmark. That's enough to worth putting you on a ship. Into ship. Actually, I don't think that's Battle of the Crusades. I think that's...
No, there was a really tiny battle.
Tiny of... Oh, with the Egyptian army and...
Yes.
Right. Let's take time very slightly slower while we wait.
There is quite a lot of sailing to do.
There is a lot of sailing to do. I'm not going to tick it very much slower because see the aforementioned point about slow. Who the hell are you? Right. Well, let's marry you to a princess of Denmark, or betroth you to a princess of Denmark. And let's sign your guardian. Let's It's quite a long way to sail.
Yes. There is the slight danger that the crusade might have finished by the time you get there.
There is a small problem with that, yes. And realistically, I want to try and get down here and then besiege 6 counties, which is a little bit of a tough ask, but I think it's worth a try. So who's coming in? The Splittian fleet. Papal fleet. Here comes the papacy. There goes the Yusufids. There's apparently a duck. Oh, here come the first English fleet.
Fleet.
Right. Waldensians.
Don't think Waldensianism has any useful properties.
I think, sadly, we have to arrest our court chaplain. Find a new court chaplain from somewhere. Find a new commander from somewhere.
Your previous court chaplain also served as a tolerable commander.
It's the one. Right, do we have... Let's ask them, but... What? Oh, he disappeared. I just accidentally clicked on something. Right, let's invite you to court.
No.
No.
I think you do have John Court.
Yes.
Selected. Oh, well, the third one down is William.
He's not got any useful things.
True.
Let's invite to court. Okay. Right, so chaplain. Appoint chaplain. Chaplain. Guardian. Right click. Assign guardian. Diff. Right, him. So, cultural technology in Middlesex. Do not award commanders until that's someone I wanted as commander? No. No. Right, yes. Scrap. Anyway, so let's sort off back there and see what we've got in our pockets. So we have the first fleet has arrived. We have a nice big army. Let's go. Let's see who we've got. So we've got him. Right, now we want Elia the Speedy.
Oh no, did we find out that they actually work in...
Yeah, they worked in flanks. We found that out with I was going to say Martra. It might be Martra. Might not be Martra. That's how exciting it is. Right.
Another fleet has arrived.
So
That's the one we've already kept going.
right. This one. Zip over
The
there.
supply limit in that county is fairly low. That's not really a problem until you arrive.
Let's send that through. Let's add auto and ignition powers.
Another fleet is about to arrive.
Right. Jolly good. Hello.
Right, fleet has arrived.
Okay. And I think I've got some Danes coming eventually. Let's check. That might all fit in that county. If not, I'll send some of them on to another county. Oh, we accidentally had a battle. Whatever. Okay. We appear to have run into another battle. While it's tempting to get Desert Expert, oh sod it, I'm going to get Desert Expert. It's a laugh. It's ridiculous, but I think it is so hilarious that it is worth it, just for the comedy value. At this rate, I'm going to be in danger of things happening, of us winning the.
I'm sure the Muslims will get themselves organised in due course.
It's true. I don't really like losing gold, but I think Zealous is worth it at the moment. Oh, well, you can try raiding us, I suppose. So, very good. I'll just slow time down a bit while it's all a bit frantic. So they've got some bonus on that flank.
You will have a ton of reinforcements coming.
It's true. We will. And we've got some pretty good commanders there. Thanks to my commander policy of going, excuse me,
I think this crusade is going to end pretty soon.
Yes, I think this is a bit of a problem. On the other hand, I have done a lot of fighting, so I should get quite a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, so you did manage to hit. What's your hang on? Is that 1%? Oh right. Yes, you're not the.
That's the Pope's contribution.
You're right at one end. Does that make you the biggest contributor?
I'm 27%.
Yes, I think there's a danger that Bellet will actually
Actually
end up getting the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
Well, this is kind of right. This is what should happen. Well, it should happen to the Aquitanian family. Right, let's be nice to my... Oh, I'm being nice to my children has got me the kind trait. Right, so excellent. Right, I've now got a siege. Finally, I have a siege. The really tedious thing about this thing is going to be the bit at the end where I have to march everyone back to to the sea. What I shall do, however, is glue those together into one big fleet, so I don't have to worry about who is where and what is where. So what's in this county? How feeble are you? Not very, but I could probably do a bit of stuff. Right, so I have that English army in Medina. So let us glue that lot together. Send that lot off to go and kick that army, and maybe do a little bit of light besieging. Do I have some spare characters too?
Maybe anyone who hasn't already got the Crusaders trait should be given something to lead, I think. Or is this... Yes.
Right.
I think they can still get it, because you are in the territory
of the crusading whatnot.
I mean, the war score accumulation has slowed down a bit now. That army is looking fairly big now. I think you want to send some more help. I would say the 2,500 as well, since they're not doing any useful besieging. They haven't done any useful besieging yet. The other one, the 5,000 have accomplished something there.
Let's send you down there as well, since you're movement locked. Let's unpause so you can actually get somewhere.
Oh, hang on. That Fatimid army, I think, may be in shattered retreat anyway.
Yes. Okay.
Some of it may be in shattered retreat.
Let's resend you over there. Let you do what I expected you to do. You lot stay there. Right. There we go. Whoops.
And see what happens.
Yes. Because I mean, I can then always drag.
The 332 at least do really exist.
It's true, but I'm not really worried even about my 500 running into the 332. I'm not very worried about it.
Okay, where is that retreating army gone? Out of sight somewhere.
Yep. Right, so we are now besieging Jeddah. To Cheddar. Well, you're now besieging Jeddah with people from Cheddar. So, okay. Ah, right. I was wondering how we'd managed to get such a big war score when we've got all that. But crucially, we've got someone very important prisoner. That makes sense. Are we going to manage to besiege anywhere? How are we doing on the crusade contribution? We are still number 1, 29% contribution.
If you open up the crusade panel, does that tell you the same thing in more readable form?
Yes. Yes, it does. Right, so that's useful to know for the future. Now, do I want to assault that holding just to get some more score? Trixie.
Is that Fatimid army heading south?
As they're heading to Zabit. Let's zoom in a bit so I can...
I don't think that's where everything yours is.
No. My stuff is in Jeddah. Right, yeah, they're running away.
Right, that's fine, yeah. I mean, a battle would be nice, but on the other hand, you would need to organise a bit for that.
It's true.
So is that Norway that's in that longish battle up there? Where are they in the list of contributors?
Way down.
Probably not going to be a serious problem then, right?
I mean,
Basically, your only problem is Duchess Vera of Alexandria, who
Yes.
conveniently was probably there early as well.
Matrilineal.
She would be a nice person to be able to have as an heir, because admittedly strong is a fairly minor genetic feature. But
Right, let's marry her off to someone exciting. Sign her a guardian.
I mean, someone who's got strong, I'd be inclined to go for Marshall, but
Yeah, but she's a girl, she can't get to use it,
well, she can if she marries a ruler.
I suppose. I mean, she's 6 and her personal war score is 10. Personal combat skill is 10. So I'm sure she'll be appreciated by the Prince of the Pechenegs. Least prestige. Let's go for the one that's slightly bizarre. Right, let's just move time slightly faster because besieging things is still boring. Close that tab and check that things are going our way. Right, let's be nice to my wife. It's worth a try. Ooh, there's 100% war score, but of course I'm not controlling the war, so let's see if we can take that. I didn't even do very much from a war contribution. Oh well, that's something interesting to learn. We've besieged 2 places, which has done about 1% of damage for the war score. We won! Whoa! Right, now we just have a long trek back to the ships.
Jerusalem is presumably now controlled by Hubert de Normandy is now known as the Sword of the Blessed Virgin.
Right. Good old Crusader Kings, and of course I am renowned. Let's unpause and turn time down a little bit. Sword of the Blessed Virgin, fulfilling the ambition to become exalted among men. So yes, I have a squillion money, quite a lot of prestige. Belette de Normandy, thrown as beneficiary of England, becoming Queen of the Crusader state. Surely it will be hard to continue fighting at the fringe of Christendom. But everyone can agree Queen Belette is the right person for the task, and maybe she'll stop bloody pursuing me for bits of my empire. The Pope requests that the rest of the Christian world will support this new kingdom as best they can and not let it once more fall to the infidel thingies. So
the question is, would you like to start playing as Queen Belette of
I think not,
in Jerusalem?
Because, she's a little bit less interesting. I will wish her luck. So what are my nice Crusader booties other than a shit ton of money and some piety and some prestige? Right, let's set myself a new ambition, which should probably be to improve my intrigue. And let's go look at my shiny stuff in my treasury. So we have the German Crusader armour, which gets me extra morale damage, extra prestige, and more martial and wombat skill. I already had the Norman Crusader falchion, and a nail of the True Cross, extra prestige, extra piety, and +2 diplomacy. Q, yes. So my so yes, I've now got my martial has gone up a lot because of being Crusader, acquiring Zealous back there, and my 2 bits of Crusader pointy stickness, and of course, yes, my diplomacy was already high and has gone up by 2 because of getting a nail in the True Cross. Might anyone would think I'm a plausible person to run an empire. Right, where is her? Okay, well, I don't need to worry. I can go back over here and start spending my loot, securing the knowledge that let's go check that my new grandmare doesn't hate me. My new grandmare doesn't hate me.
I think the previous one was appointed as some minor title. So,
it's true. I can do that in a minute. So, well, let's build that first. Commander. Let's not do that. Let's wait until one of our Sproglings grows up. Right, let's give you the minor title of the Master of the Hunt. There we go. So, right, what? No.
This kind of reminds me of the Crusade for Germany in the previous game, where everyone around you and you suddenly became phenomenally rich. And so there was a mass of hiring all the mercenaries and enormous war in Central Europe.
It's true.
Until such time as the money ran out.
Yes, I do still have the problem that most of the people... Hang on, let's just do a little bit of checking of stuff. So we have 20,000 troops and 11,000 money. How exactly is the Holy Roman Empire doing? 20,000 troops, 3,000. Not part of the defensive pact against me. I can't go to war yet, because I need to get...
That soon might be a good time to go after Lothringia.
Yeah. Because it's a weak claim scum, so I'm not going to get it.
Is it currently still open to you? Right,
yeah.
Yes.
Let's take time a little bit faster. And their troops are recovering a bit faster than mine, but mine, of course, are still a long way away. Let's see if we can...
Form alliance is probably what they're looking for.
Yes. It's Bunny. Okay, he won't form an alliance of me. Prince of Thrace. Prince of Peshenex. Right, okay. Well, even so, that's worth a thing. Right.
You will, of course, immediately be called into
some stupid war that... Actually, since I'm thinking of going to war for Lothringia, hang on, let's just refresh the thing to see if there's... Yeah, let's invite you to go. Well, oh, hooray, I've got someone on my ships.
Well, there is a lot of trekking across the desert to do.
There is a lot of trekking across the desert to do. I can appoint him as commander. Commander. Oh, thank you for saying my vassal levy's been raised too long. That's because we're a long way from the coast. You useless states. And then I've got a fairly long sea voyage.
Hasn't built the Panama.
Look about. We haven't found anywhere to build the Panama Canal yet. I mean, obviously some people near Panama have, but...
The chances are that Egypt and Jerusalem will merge into a single state in due course, given that they are held by a married couple.
Who is due course?
Thank you, Gareth.
He's Duke Hengist's brother.
Thank you.
That's also true.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Just about. I'll leave it in this war. Yes.
550 galleys with approximately 1 billion men. And presumably some women, because no matter what anyone says. I'm pretty sure they did in fact go to war at this period. Right, let's send you off to our nearest sea area, which is in the south of France. And let us go and see. So we're still losing people, so we're going to need to do a little bit of recovery. How is the Holy Roman Emperor doing? Let's also check.
Ooh, he's gained 10,000 troops since he last
He's
looked.
gained 10,000 troops since I last looked.
So you have Thrace on your side, but that's probably not.
Yes.
And it's worth checking.
It is worth checking that, not Thrace, well it is Thrace, yes. 6,000.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't forget I've got an extra 1,000 that I can raise. And he's got even less money than he had 5 minutes ago. So he can initially get up to 36,000. Hang on, let me just... So he's currently attacking Sicily.
Stand for attacking Sicily, you fool.
So he's currently attacking Sicily. You declared...
Well, conveniently.
Conveniently, I'm just about to
great army
launch...
arriving on the Bay of Biscay very shortly.
I just need to slightly redirect that lot.
I would land them where you're currently landing them, so they'll get a bit of recovery time walking up the coast.
Okay, yeah. Right. Well, you daft stoats, you.
Obviously going up against them.
Do I have a spare county? I do not have a spare county. Can I get a spare county? Let's just check whether I can revoke anyone. I don't suspect I can, but let's... Yeah, no. Damn. Can I go to war with Amore? And they're part of a Christian Defensive Pact. Rats. Rats.
Why are you looking for this?
Because my long-term plans on Aquitaine.
Right.
I say long-term plan, I mean my current plan is to take on the...
So, what claim do you have a claimant for Aquitaine?
I do not currently have a claimant for Aquitaine. This is why I'm looking around for a spare county.
Do any such exist?
That's a good question.
If there isn't anyone useful you could... Because you'll need probably a strong claim at the moment.
Well,
We're sorry that we raised them so long, but we did have to get them home.
yes. Ooh, what's my marshal doing? That's a good question. My marshal is training troops. Brilliant. Right, English, you've arrived. Let's just send you over there. I probably should merge you actually. Too late. Because I realised that I've got a speedy person inside of one of the.
So one of them does indeed arrive slightly ahead of
the others, yes. And unfortunately, it's not that much bigger than the pedant. Oh well.
Peasants due to be flattened. Well, almost.
Very nearly. They'll be flattened any minute now. Oh look, we won the pedant revolt. Disband unit. Oh yes, I should have activated you lot. Well, disband all. Right, so. Right, how's that doing for my troops? So at least we have stopped the downward decline. So I have thus about 21,000 troops trivially accessible to me. He's getting more and more troops everywhere I look.
He's, I think, at war against somebody else now, but fine.
So he's at war against Sicily still.
Still at war with Sicily.
So let's just briefly go and have a look.
I'm not sure whether they would be happy for those. Oh yes, I think they will fight against. Oh, okay. I'm slightly worried that they may not fight against a Christian ruler.
It's possible.
So, I mean, obviously they have a great advantage of not costing gold.
It's true. But I mean, I can hire trivially. Well, so if I raise all of my everything, I've got 21,000. I can hire another 14,000, maybe another 7,000 on top of that, 15,000. So I'm going to let time tick slowly, just so that my levies can, recover a bit. Let's just go and look at. So Lotharingia is that bit. So it's quite close to my domain.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a really sensible piece of the Holy Roman
Empire to take. Yes.
If you can take one.
Yes.
Right, so you can hire a holy order if you follow the title of religion, you have sufficient piety, having not expelled, then you are not a vassal of another ruler, and they have not been hired by another ruler, etc. Forces hired from holy waters will only fight against enemies of the faith.
Right. So
roughly the usual rules. So if they are a Catholic holy order, they will not fight against Catholics, but they will fight against heretics. So I assume that the Holy Roman Empire is Catholic, like wasn't in the previous game.
Yep,
yes.
It's Catholic.
Right, so you can't take advantage of your phenomenal
Piety.
To hire a holy order.
Yes. Who the hell are you? Right. You're obscure enough that I don't think I want to worry too much about anything. Let's assign you a guardian. Let's go with the one they suggest. I should have read your betrothal, I don't really care to who it is that much. I'm not betrothing you to my son.
Could get right. Genius if you can find one.
Well, yes. Right, let's do my bit.
The one I suggested
yes.
you should be getting involved with because she was genius.
Yes.
Nice one.
So, right, how are my vassals doing? They're back to -1. my vassal levies are. Let's wait a little bit longer.
Is your Chancellor chatting up someone useful?
The King of Denmark. Well, let's go and
Give me
check
the vassals, but-
my vassals. So Denmark is cheerful. It's probably time to move him out of Denmark and into Scotland.
Hurl him at whoever the large vassal to increase their opinion. But
That's actually true. Right, where's my military whatnot? Vassals.
so either England or Scotland. I mean, Scotland is smaller, but on the other hand, its levies are not still recovering. On the other hand, you're probably going to wait for England's levies to recover before you do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I can invest in some more melee techniques. I think I should do that if I'm about to go to war. Right. So, right, where's my military tab? How are we doing? We are recovering. Take time very slightly faster. It's 11:35, everybody. And of course his opinion's going back up, so that's good. Okay. At least at the moment I don't need to worry about marrying women off that I'm accidentally marrying off my spy master or something. She's like the sole upside of this. Well...
Oh, ideally she wouldn't, and you would thus be able to legitimise her genius
She
son
doesn't...
or daughter.
Well, not genius, strong, I think. Was she genius?
I thought she was genius. I thought that was why I said, oh, you should absolutely be having an affair with her.
Inspiring. Yes, she's genius. It's a pity I can't get her to leave my armies. So that's getting pretty good.
The English Navy is almost up to full strength again.
Yeah. So
And
let's.
then the question is this still a terrible idea? He's still fighting Sicily. Excellent.
He's still fighting Sicily. He's actually gone down a bit from when we last looked. So I don't think this is going to be completely terrible. And worst happens, hopefully I can get a white piece if it looks like it's going a bit wrong. But the thing is, I can raise my vassals for the Kingdom of France very close here. I think I can raise my English vassal levies over here, maybe.
I don't think. Well, you can control click.
And Wales, maybe.
Oh yes, there is. Okay, there's an England there. Yes.
Yes, so I can, I think, raise vassals there and there.
What's going? Oh, that's part of Scotland. Yes, Hampshire is part of Scotland, isn't it? That's what that.
What?
Yeah, Wessex is part of Scotland.
Well, I think it could be called Hampshire, except it's not currently called
Okay,
Hampshire.
so we are currently maximally thinged. Let's check we don't actually have any levies
You might want
raised.
to check that the mercenaries are still available and that they haven't all been hired by other phenomenally rich. Right,
Well,
yes, at least the really big mercenary companies are still available.
Yeah, so some of those are available. And of course we have... right.
Obviously, we're going to declare
Declare
war
war
on the
on
Holy
Roman Empire. This might go horribly wrong. It's a laugh. in it. Right, let's turn things down. Let's invite... What's his face? Let's... Oh, we are in sensible realm view-ish, so, right. Z. 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 So, Denmark, you say? Denmark. And we might as well already Scotland down here, on the grounds that it's nearby. I think that is all of my kingdoms, isn't it?
Yes. So you can also raise your honour guard and maybe some mercenaries.
Right. So yes, let's certainly raise my honour guard, and perhaps raise the cheapest lot of large mercenaries, which is that lot. And let's just zoom in a touch and see, can we raise some levies? Fine. Fine. Right. Right, let's send you to... Might as well dismiss that lot, because it's not worth it. Let's raise your...
Yes, I think actually you should have raised the fleets in Kent, because that would have raised the entire English fleet as well.
Ah, yes. Right, so let's briefly turn on Desiree Kingdoms. So I think I want that lot to go over there.
I suspect Ghent is also technically coastal. No?
It is, but I want to...
You want to be one step away.
Yeah, so I've got a bit of chance of cheering stuff up. So we have... Right, let's... Right, I don't want my organizer. I want my organizer in the 11,000 that's a bit away. Let's instead put Kuno, the Holy Warrior, and Lucas, Commander of England. Let's... Not... What?
I think that's a very oddly shaped county you're marching into.
Okay, yeah, I thought it is. Right. So you, I want... Well, let's stick you in there. And Otto and Nishkapaz. And send you off to Verdun. I've already assigned him.
Because
he's...
6 on that screen.
Yes. So let's stick in Hubert. Rothbert. Or Hodbert.
That's India.
Yeah. And the Bishop of St. Paul's. Right. So basically my plan is to attack on a number of fronts but connected, so that if it turns out 8 million armies turn up, I can perform the getting the hell out of here manoeuvres. And also glue them back together as necessary. Ooh, that's not going to be quite large enough, is it? Damn it. Let's sort it. Let's raise those fleets as well and glue them together in a second. Ooh, brilliant. That's going to help.
That's fine. It was the 306 you said. Isn't the 306 that the
yes.
fleet that you're actually
Good point.
about to load?
Let's try not to be stoats. Right, so you lot. Let's march you in there. Actually, let's nick one of the B team to see if there's someone in charge. Right. Glue you lot together. Hurl you on ship. Hurl you over there. And then what I will do is I will send that 300 fleet back and leave it sitting in Middlesex. So if I do raise mercenaries, I can shuttle them across very quickly. Right, so brilliant. Let's try not to be caught out in the middle of a fight with the Holy Roman Empire. I can, however, dismiss that fleet because it's a bit too small for anything useful. Right, you lot sort of to Hino. Right, let's send you over there. Because actually what I might also want to do is raise troops there for the inevitable bit where they try and send a Holy Roman Empire army to to do that, to fight me. So what have we got there? We have Liège. Right, jolly good. Do we know anything about where anyone is? Not particularly wet.
Really? Unfortunately, you're fighting a seriously non-coastal state, so you can't do the trick of when you could use against like Scotland of scattering ships all around there. Hang on. What? Oh no, right, yes.
Hang on.
You're in a de jure view at the moment, which is why all the colours are weird.
Yes.
I think. I'm sure you did something with them. Oh well.
I thought I did as well. But apparently not, so... I might as well glue those two together, which will undoubtedly improve things a bit. I can use up the Kingdom of Scotland, but maybe I shouldn't at this point. Because doing this during a war seems like a terrible idea.
Simultaneous disasters low.
Yes, let's. And so currently we are besieging 1, 2, 3, 4 connected counties. Admittedly, some of them are connected kind of weirdly.
Another.
Yeah. So you lot I'm going to send down there, so that to make it a more sensible sized army down there, because that is currently a little small and is thus vulnerable to sneak attacks from Holy Roman Emperors with designs on my whatnot. Camp fever has broken out in Sussex. I didn't think there were any camps there, but whatever. Yes, because we besieged Liège.
Possibly showing sub-realms of the Holy Roman Empire.
Yes. Okay, there's an independent bishopric of France.
Well, I think it's part of
the Holy Roman Empire. Yes.
There's a Welsh revolt. Oh, that's nice.
Well, that's but that's everybody else's problem.
Yep.
Not mine.
The faction is disbanded because they've raised actual revolt.
There's an actual army involved now. So, right. What have we got in Verdun?
So now that's actually...
Oh.
Well, yes, I think if you had been more willing to expose the affair, you might have managed to get him...
Well, let's maybe do that next time. I'll try not to break off the affair with her and her genius children. Right, so good. That army has arrived there. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's what I wanted to be. That's the set of armies I wanted. Right, brilliant. So we are getting there with Longueuil, the county capital of Verdun. And we are getting there with Hainaut, or Ath, in fact. Ath? Where the hell's that?
I don't know. I mean, I can open my atlas.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is not...
Really, though, we should be slightly embarrassed at not knowing about that part of the world.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bits. I mean, like, you know, I know, you know, a lot of the places, say, around Anjou and Thouars and Poitiers. Like, I've heard of Thouars. You probably wouldn't have heard of Thouars if you didn't know me. Right, we're at 14% war score and have won 2 more sieges. There is...
to actually encounter a Holy Roman army.
Yeah, yes, but there is a Holy Roman fleet buggering around in the Channel. English Holy War for Trebizond on Pashang the Lionheart. Okay, go you magnificent weirdo. Oh no, it's ended inconclusively. The casus belli is no longer valid.
I think Trebizond may have very rapidly
That's it. I mean, I have to say, if I win this war, this is going to do nothing for my threat level. Everyone is quite rightly going to go, I mean, dude, where's my defensive pact? What are you doing? You're just like pissing up and down the Channel in the hope that maybe you'll see a bit of my territory that's suitably undefended. I mean, I guess you can try Denmark, but I have ships. I have lots of ships. Lots of money. I mean, I am losing 50 money a month at the moment, but I also have 10,000 money, so, you know. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Wolfflad is such a fantastic name, I have to keep that. Right. 19% war score.
Yes, I have found Ath, or At, or however it would be pronounced.
I have no idea, yes.
It's like...
Possibly At.
about 30 miles east of Lille.
Okay. So we probably sort of vaguely wave at it
It's on the main Lille to Brussels railway line.
So probably just wave at it as we go past on the Eurostate. Aha, Siege of Cambrai is giving us a victory. Right. Oh, we finished giant banners on the thingy. Excellent. We have besieged Namur. Right, excellent. Well, I can build some more stuff if I have enough money at the end of this war. Oh dear, there appears to be an army of 14,000 that way. Right, well, let's... Let's go and say hello to it. Right, let's pause, glue you together. Right, that's a fine set of leaders. I am very happy with that. And I have reinforcements on their way. Oh, and they've got a river crossing. Uh-huh. I mean, I could do with some reinforcements. I mean, it's not going terribly, but, you know, I think reinforcements would help out a bit. I think that would definitely be helpful. And unfortunately, of course, that doesn't involve my...
Oh, excellent. Scotland are sorting out Moray. Oh yes, there are 11,000 troops have just turned up in Middlesex.
Right, well that's fine. I have a plan. What is my plan? My plan is to pause. Let's...
I would wait for that. Actually, I don't know what you should do.
No,
I'd probably wait for that siege to complete before you before moving all of that army away.
I'm not moving all of that army away, by any means. What I want is a new unit. Not you.
You've already split off one.
Yes, but I just want to split off the expensive mercenaries. Right. Select unit. Actually, let's... select that unit, march that unit over there. Right. Because then I can sail those across there, drag them in there and raise... I'm going to go for give Turkish a chance, because there's a reason he's my marshal, which is that he doesn't have any useful combat modifiers. Right, so that's got me Valenciennes. Let's zoom in a bit so that I can glue those lot together and well, let's send them off to that weird thing. Let's zoom out a bit so I can actually see what the hell is going on. Right, so they're in Shattered Retreat. So what's the supply limit there is that I should probably send my smaller army over there. Let's try not to become stressed during a massive campaign. Right, you lot. Get on a ferry. Send you off to Suffolk. Right. So we're at 52% war score. That's quite nice. We just won another siege. Excellent. 57% war score. I'm not quite sure when sailing from Bruges to Suffolk why we went via the Bodensee.
I think the thing is that Bruges is officially adjacent to Bodensee and Suffolk is officially adjacent to Strait of Dover, and the routes that things appear to take always passes through the centres of places. So it went. So you want to.
No, actually.
I would be inclined to just keep them still and march in the other lot. I mean, because it's unlikely that the Holy Roman Army will abandon that siege in order to attack you.
It's true.
So if you march everyone in.
I'm just waiting for their morale to recover a little bit.
Yes, it looks like the newly arrived mercenaries also have fairly terrible morale.
Oh, they do, don't they? Right, let's tick time a tiny bit faster. I'll wait for them to get up to about halfway or so, I think. Unless we see signs of...
Right, you may be able thus to, well, at the end of the next month, boundaries to raise, oh look, a lovely big army incoming from the east.
Haha, yes.
You may be able to raise some more troops from England. Because
It's true.
you just substantially improved the English king's opinion of you.
It's true. Let's march you lot in now. And wait till you get well into Sussex and then Essex. And then set you lot going. Let's pause and check that there is actually... Let's put, in fact, some of my kick-ass commanders in here. You're mostly a defender. Let's go for Otto. Right, so there we have 30.
150 HRE fleet is doing.
I wonder what
Landing some soldiers.
it's landing some soldiers.
That's slightly worrying. Yeah, that's very worrying.
That's somewhat worrying. Pause. Not intrigue. One of the cheapest of those. And where are you? Let's glue together, we put in charge.
I think they come with some reasonably good ones.
Yeah, but I have some amazing ones.
Oh yes, of course, and this list won't be showing anyone who's already in the battle in the Battle of
Indeed.
Westminster or wherever it is.
Yes.
Unfortunately, their morale is middling terrible.
Can't really wait for that, though, I don't think.
Or if you want to win,
Right, let's do that. Let's zip out there. And we're at 84% war score. Right, let's now extend our grip on Lotharingia. Right, let's turn time down a bit. That's not looking fantastic, is it?
I think that battle is a
Let's
rather expensive lost cause. No, I think you should just abandon that battle. Accept that you're losing that battle. Like you're winning this war by invasion, by
Yes.
occupation. Keep winning it by occupation.
so long as I don't lose too much by
Well,
that battle.
You have a yes. I mean,
Okay, I've lost
it'll be bad, but the
20%.
thing is, you have a battle win, so you don't need positive battle score because you can take
Yes.
120% by occupation. As long as you don't don't have worse than -20 in score from battles, and you currently only have -5, and you have plus more than 5. So
Yes.
I think the best thing is now is unless you can actually amass something that can defeat them, aim to go for.
Well, I can, because I can pull one of these lot off besieging,
Yeah, you might be able to.
meet them up with that lot, and then I've got a huge...
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is find you. Can I stick Captain Sprinty in charge? Sprint him up to the coast. Sprint you guys up to the coast. Sprint that lot over there. And I leave this lot besieging wherever the hell we are. Thionville.
Oh yes, who also have the help of the
Oh, yeah. I have the help of the
visitors.
visitors.
So I think your shattered retreat was retreated.
So I'm going to reassemble us. Actually, let's reassemble us in a... Let's reassemble us in Suffolk. I think Suffolk is the best place to be. Yes.
You might want to send a fleet. Oh, you have sent a fleet.
I have sent a fleet there.
Okay.
You know, did actually think about this slightly.
Right, the first army is ready to be loaded.
Yeah.
Sort of doing that so that they're
Seasick and ready to go.
so you can send them now.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I can, in fact, send them on the very convoluted route to...
Maybe you should. No. Maybe you should load them in Ypres instead.
it's possible. Well, I send this lot over to Ypres.
So that will reduce everyone's
Funds
by
travel
one step.
time, yes. Thank you for saying our holding in Middlesex is under siege. We know. Right, can we assault this? Is it worth assaulting it? Yeah, it's mostly other people's troops. Let's unpause so that the assault can happen.
They're not enough anyway.
Yeah, let's dismiss
Anyway,
you.
the other one's all right, so
Don't really need you
now we bounce
currently.
back again.
Right, so you lot get over there. Only by a slightly circuitous route this time. Not a very circuitous route. Unpause. Let war happen. I think we should go and take the Kingdom of Luxembourg. Right, let's go and check. Right, supply limit is not a problem. Right, so they're pissing off to Oxford, which is interesting. Right, well, I'll do that. It's okay, it's a bit annoying. We'll eventually need to appoint some.
Your army is now assembled and suffering a slight attrition problem.
Yes, well, let's glue you together. Right, that's a fine set of leaders. Off we go to somewhere. We will run into the troops of the actual Lotharingian army on the way to, but I want to try and take Luxembourg as their capital.
Well, I don't know if since it's not the capital of the HRE, I'm not sure.
It's true. But I think you do get slightly more war score for major sort of seats, you know, duchy seats and stuff, rather than Battle of Luxembourg, victory. We sneezed gently in their general direction and they went, you know what, nice hearing you guys.
So you will have some penalty in this battle.
I will have some penalty in that battle, but it's fine. Once it's done, I'm probably going to dismiss a bunch of commanders. Right, I will, I think, attempt an assault on Thingy just to get it out of the way. Because afterwards, I'm not going to be able to go to war for a bit because everyone's going to hate me. So, right, how are we doing on this? Right, that is looking like a reasonably convincing war. Gosh, they do have some quite good commanders, don't they? This is what you get when you are a Holy Roman Emperor. Brilliant.
Perhaps Twitter is being confusing. Trump's gone to Georgia to campaign about the upcoming Senate seat type things, but they can't decide whether he's going to go there and try and get them to win or to lose. Because if they win, it'll be rather humiliating given that he didn't.
Right, that one I think I will sit and wait. Right, so that's got me like another 12% war score.
This battle is probably going to be worth quite a lot.
And this battle should be worth quite a lot. So 100%, brilliant, excellent. And we captured someone in battle. Right, anyway, so release the peace altar. Enforce demands. Right. Brilliant. Right, let's dismiss all the really expensive hired troops. Let's dismiss that army. Let's dismiss that army. Dismiss those shipses and those special event troops. Right, so let us build the next stage of the whatnot. Let's
Splendid banners for attention.
yes. So we do not need castle shipyards. Let's build some training grounds.
Of course, yes, you can also build an entire new barony there.
Oh yeah, let's build a new holding. So I've got a city, I've got a bishopric, I've got a barony, I've got a city.
You've taken Tottenham. Last I looked, Tottenham was part of the Holy Roman Empire. Not the
Yes.
Holy Roman Empire,
Yes,
Isn't
the
it?
vassal,
Looks like
the vassal's, yes, is now mine.
curious.
That's curious. So anyway, oh, let's get more troops. Right, there we go. So that's right. So let's just go for de jure kingdoms. So what I want to do is try and find a vassal in Lotharingia who doesn't completely hate me. Right, so you're minus 17. You're 23. You're promising. Okay, that's you. You're still 23. Kind of hates me. 38. You're only a count though.
They can still be the count or two.
Yeah.
You
Can't make a Prince Bishop of Liège. You hate me. You like me. You're only a countess though, but I'm sure we can fix that. You really love me. Right, well.
Why does he love you?
That's a good point. Let's go look.
Yeah, is it some weird intent, or is it just that... Oh yes, content is a good feature of your vassal.
So he's content, we're both kind, we're both zealous, liege is just, liege is kind, all of those are things that are currently really good. Right. Let's make you Viceroy of Lotharingia. I can usurp England, but I kind of don't want to. Right, so my marshal is idle, let's just check my revolt risk, which is surprisingly good looking right now. So, actually, under the circumstances, I'm not going to get him training troops. I'm going to get him researching military technology on the grounds that we could really do with some. Right, do we have anyone good to appoint as commander? We do. We have Turkratil, who is a skilled tactician.
The former
yes,
marshal.
but he is rather irksomely not very good at anything else. Well, come on. One day it'll be a new month and I might actually have some positive income. Oh look, and everyone has joined the Defensive Pact, and their best mate and someone like 5,000 miles away is joining the Defensive Pact against me. I am 72% threatening, so, you know. I did just take an entire great lump of the Holy Roman Empire. Now, do I have any good reclaims? The what of Trebizond?
Hang on. Oh, goodness, yes.
Bailibic.
Trebizond.
Yes, I've got lots of duchies, but mostly for unlanded people, which is... I'm not stressed anymore now I've got an entire, bonus kingdom.
Yes, France seems to have expanded a little into Aquitaine there.
Yep, that's good. That's just what we want. Aquitaine does seem to be suffering a bit right now. So there's a Welsh revolt happening, but that's the problem of the King of Wales, not me.
Scotland is taking a county off
Oh, excellent, brilliant. That's just what we want you to do. I can go into hiding. That presumably means someone's plotting to kill me. Let's see if we can... find them and ask them to stop. On the plus side, I have the news that my glasses are ready, so I should be able to get an appointment to get them to fit them next week, and then I might be able to see this without going everything is at entirely the wrong distance. I mean, I will still have the problem that everything is quite small, but yes, this is something that definitely wants like a large 4K screen. It would really benefit from that. But I don't have any.
I think you can end up in a situation where you know there is a plot, but you don't know who's involved.
Yes. Right, so that's all right. I don't want to improve Abelard at the moment. Currently, he quite likes me. So, on the general principle that we rotate. Can't fabricate kingdom claims, can you?
No.
Damn. Right, I think it's time to cheer up the King of Denmark again. on the principle that if I can't be fabricating claims, although I might want to fabricate some claims to some duchies just so that I can go after Aquitaine.
Circumstances under which you can fabricate kingdom claims, but I think they turn out not to apply to you.
Yeah.
I think it was like, no, this doesn't actually work for. Wouldn't have worked for you as your previous agent.
I do currently have the best nickname though. I think this is the best nickname I've had for all of my my kings and emperors and queens and empresses. There's definitely the sword of the Blessed Virgin. I mean, that's just fantastic. Oh, hang on. What I've got? So, County of Vermandois. So let's just check where Vermandois is. That's technically within my realm.
Something.
Oh no.
Something spectacular just happened.
Something spectacular did just happen. I think
King
Hugh has
unfortunately died and passed on his kingdom
to Valencia.
To whoever is currently controlling Valencia.
Yes.
Which means you
Damn it.
gained a bunch of claims.
Right. So.
Has that done anything good for your threat level?
Not very.
I don't know.
Right, let's see if we can find a spy master.
I think in it, gaining territory by inheritance doesn't increase your threat, so losing territory by inheritance doesn't reduce it.
It's true. Right.
So you may want to do something to Valencia before they join a defensive pact against you.
It's a very good point. I'm just...
except that Valencia itself
was already part of the defensive pact against. Well, let's just check I don't have any good options there. So I can press all my claims.
But those are only all your personal
claims. Yes. So what have I got? Kingdom of Scotland, Kingdom of England, County of Rouen, County of Vermandois. Which is not really worth it. Anyway, so let's zip back to what's his face. And what I wanted to do was claimants. That's the bunny.
Last we looked, it was full of people with strong claims on the county of Cordoba, but nothing much better.
Yeah, but Thingy is quite old. And he's got claim on Aquitaine and Valencia. I think most of them do, don't they? Yeah. Here's a cabinet. What have we got in our pockets? Bugger all. Can we plot? Ooh. Can we? Are there any things that we can plot to revoke? Yeah.
May of course be worth checking if there's anything you're
anyone where I'm the heir.
Where you're the heir, and checking whether there may be things you can revoke by revocation, by ordinary revocation, rather than by plot.
But I don't have a kingdom to. I mean, I can revoke the kingdom of. I can usurp the kingdom of England.
Yeah. No. What I was going to suggest was there might be vassal vassals whom you can simply take the county from without needing a plot for it. If you have any count level vassals, which I suspect you don't.
I think I'm a bit short of those, I am. So I've got... The only one I've got is Countess of Lolland. Yeah.
So where's that? Right. Why is she not under Denmark? Is that
I don't
not
know.
de jure part of Denmark? She's not.
But
Okay,
it's-
does the King of Denmark desire control of the county of Lolland?
Oh, hang on, that's not what I want. No.
That's weird.
Right, well...
No, I think it's de jure part of Frisia,
Ah,
possibly. So if... what? Mouse over revoke. Why can't we revoke? Oh, she's not your direct vassal. Why did she appear under your vassal? Did she appear under your vassals? She appears to be
are you
your
my direct vassal?
There's some complexity at the moment.
Yes,
Due to like, have you on pause since that death report? Yes, you have.
I have now.
Anyway,
Right, so Brock is left-handed and strong.
and is your heir. So you want to get him a good wife. Not
Yes.
necessarily a good marriage, but a good wife. Well, I think Stella looks...
Fantastic. So
That's a
she's
really good-
genius, charitable.
yes, it'd be bad for his prestige, but...
But- You might get some
Oh.
decent... Right, assign guardian. So the question here is, do we assign him a martial guardian to deal with his obvious martial skills, or do we assign him a diplomat?
I would go
Or
for
do we assign
yourself.
him me? Yes, because I've got...
You've got good scores, you're a brilliant strategist.
Strategist.
I mean, you're not an excellent educator, but yeah, you'll do.
I mean, I do have quite a few good, honest and kind, zealous.
Plus, this actually means you can control a bit how you get them down.
Yes. And always, of course, I can train him up and then at the end hand him over to, say, the diplomat Grey Eminence. To... Right. Okay. Point Spy Master. You. Study technology. I think we can send you to study technology in Constantinople. Right. So how are we doing on the everything front? We are not doing badly. Just coming up to midnight.
Yes,
I think it's probably
you've
time.
lost France.
We've lost
Over there.
most of France.
Are you,
Well,
are you,
you've lost France.
are
Yes.
you England? No,
Yes.
you are. Okay.
Philippe Capet just
Left the defensive pact against me.
you know.
That might not be... Excuse me, I'm just going to go and see if...
This is not very
Wait.
helpful because you don't have any useful claim against him yet.
Yes.
Rather annoyingly.
Hang on. I know that's the defensive pact against him, isn't it?
Yes.
Uh,
So you probably left because he just expanded substantially.
there's the Israelite defensive pact against England. So... can you see the King of France in there?
You were just looking at the King of France. He's
Oh, yeah.
primarily King of Valencia.
Yes,
He's
yes,
not
yes.
in a defensive pact against you.
Right.
You just left it.
Yes, 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 yes. So let's maybe think about going to war with him.
Well, you have no good claims against him though. Like you've got a few county claims, I think.
No good personal claims. I've got 3 counties. I can claim Berry on behalf of someone that's not landed. Flanders who's
Oh yes, he's a earl by marriage, so he's not.
yeah, so he's not very useful. Normandy on behalf of the Duke of
I mean,
Penthièvre.
taking back Normandy would seem kind of appropriate on behalf of lots of people. Lots of people have claims on Normandy,
Powys, Glewissing.
but she's not.
Yes, I think Brittany makes more sense.
Hang on, you've already got Brittany.
Yeah, but I mean on behalf of the state of Penthièvre or whatever.
Oh yes.
Yeah, on behalf of him. I think we declare war on him for Normandy. We invite our best mate from wherever it is. I forgot to check whether there are any pacts. Oh no, hang on, that's the wrong person. This is the right person. Whoops!
She's actually ruling the Byzantine Empire.
Yeah.
That's not actually terrifying on its own. No,
It's
those
true.
two between them are kind of.
And Castile's quite small. Yeah. Well, I have lost, of course, don't forget, a large number of my troops.
Yes, you've still got 23,000.
Right, so-
plus the 10,000 or so that will eventually arrive from Thrace.
So I'm going after Evreux, and
Yeah, I mean, it looks like this may not actually gain you much territory.
it's true. So, right, let's just go for control click on England. So, can I? Right. Right. Okay, you look like quite a convincing army. Stick the incredibly useful on the side. I might as well stick you on the side. And let us go. So where are you? You're going to Orléans. Let's zoom in a bit so we can find where Orléans is.
South of
Yeah. So let's march you to Orléans.
They will have gone further. I would be inclined to intercept the ones who are coming down from further north because
That's true. Hang on.
this lot are going to be running away from you, and you might be able to catch them eventually.
I'm going to send you over there. So hang on, they're going to Amiens. So let's in fact send you over that. Yeah. Over that way.
You've also got the stuff on there.
I'm just going to wander in there. Find. Just check that I didn't do anything to my other armies. No, right, brilliant.
No, you have also got Scotland at your disposal as a big.
Oh, that's true. Right, let's raise a little auxiliary fleets. Stick you on a ship. Send you over to wherever the hell that is. Let's zoom out of it so I can see what armies are available. Okay.
Leave joins the Holy War for Cordoba. Someone
as a
has
defender.
engaged in
A holy war for
Cordoba
somewhere in
oh
Spain.
God. Maybe at least that means that the Byzantine Empire won't usefully come in on Valencia's side either.
It's possible. Right, minor titles. Where is my crappiest commander? Dismiss. Command, relief commander. That's funny. Let's add my little otter. Yes. And let's add my little otter over there as a besieger. I think that works.
He has called in the Byzantine Empire.
Oh, good. Well, actually, you lot. No, hang on. I'm going to wait there. Get this lot in by boat. Join them up with this lot.
I think that's ended up in the wrong county.
It's true. It has. Pause.
Click on the flag.
Grab that army. Send them over there. And then see if I can send them over to...
You might want to actually pay attention to what's happening.
Yes, I am paying attention to what's happening. Right, pause. Glue. Glue. Slip back to sensible view. So you are army in Flanders. I think I should probably go and attack you there, so that you don't join up with the main force. Right. Admittedly, I've got a siege leader there, which is not like absolutely the best person to have in charge. But I want my siege leader down here, but I can't.
1 time slower for this.
You're true. You're quite right.
So now our main hope here is that it takes
The Byzantine Empire.
a long time for the Byzantine Empire to get its troops anywhere that's useful.
Right, so basically now I want to take my troops into the disputed territories, which of course I'm now, let's zoom in a bit, I am of course now besieging in Evreux. And I will assault. Basically, I will assault that holding. Let's assault that holding. It's a little bit scary, but I could do it with the war score. Basically, I want to besiege fast at this point so that I get all of the because I've got a nice big battle score. What are you besieging? Right, you just sit there and do that. Right, I'll sort you. It's a bit hard on the old battle. Right. That's already owned by England. I'll keep an eye on that 3,000 army that's wandering around there, but it doesn't matter too much because I'll be in the county next door anyway. So, right, let's dismiss that fleet. Let's assault that holding. Assault that holding. Brilliant. That's 94% war score. Let's assault this one. 100% war score. Right, well, I think we successfully used Blitzkrieg to see off the Holy Roman Empire.
Correctly.
Yeah, well, not Holy Roman Empire, to see off the Kingdom of Valencia and
the Byzantine Empire actually sent any troops.
It's true.
But that was a fairly effective, rapid war against Valencia.
Oh, I've got a random bit of England over there. How nice.
Well, oh yes, that came in with the three.
With the ring, yeah, right. Yes.
I suspect the Viceroy. So
The southern bit of France went as well, of course. So, right. Let's see. Right. I think I should still save. I think I should save and stop.
You were planning to do that before that war, but then
Yes.
oh, sorry, let's invade Normandy.
Yes. Well, there was a moment of truth when because he wasn't part of the defensive pact.
Yeah.
So it was worth doing that
Probably
one
have
moment.
forgotten it otherwise.
Yes. And I think the thing to do is to try and get myself a county somehow. Possibly actually just blitzkrieg Moray or something.
I thought Scotland was at war with Moray. What's Scotland's war with Moray doing?
I think it's still happening.
Okay.
But you know,
Because, like, if Scotland can take one of the counties, then you can take the other.
yes. But the thing is, if I take, the problem is I don't have a de jure claim, do I?
You surely have a duke that has a de jure claim.
That's true. Yeah, but then I don't get the county.
True. Yes.
But of course, I can use up Scotland. Probably.
Yes. Hello, I'm borrowing your kingdom.
Yeah,
I'll give it back when I've finished.
Yeah, I might want to usurp Scotland, get a county, give county to heir of Valentia, even though there are only weak claims. The guy is old, so there is possibility for some interesting stuff on inheritance. And in any case, if they've got primogeniture, I can just slaughter my way through until there's a small child. On the grounds that no one says no to the emperor with, 30,000.
With
No,
15,000 troops.
20,000
now.
troops.
That was quite an expensive
It was
war.
quite an expensive war, but that's fine. I can't go to war for a bit, except possibly against Scotland. So, let's just check. Damn, of course, I can't go to war for any of the counties that I personally have a claim on.
Not anytime
Not
soon.
for the next 10 years.
Yes, actually, that would have got you as many counties as you got by taking Normandy.
Yes.
Because there was only 3 counties of Normandy that you didn't already control.
Yes. And that would have then given me some things to give away. West Oaks. Oh well.
You're only 28.
I'm only 28. There's time yet. So I think I'm going to save and stoat and try and work out how to best get back France or some more of France or Aquitaine or something.
I mean, this is totally the right thing to be doing
As an English
King of England
yes.
at this time.
Oh yes. I mean, absolutely. My goal here should be to make sure that the whole of what we consider sort of modern France is mine. Mine. Blah, ha 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 ha.
You stop the stream now.
I have not yet stopped the stream. I'm about to say good night, stream.
Good